Hello, welcome to GNOEA. I'm going to take you through the process today of getting logged in to your profile for the first time and updating any information that you need to update, such as your profile photo, your cover photo, website, social media links, anything of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and I've got my welcome email already opened up. It's got all of your login information in it, so it's got your username and your email associated with your account. That's also going to be, of course, the email that you received this email at. So you can go ahead and click this link to get started to set your password. So I'm going to click that, and it's going to take me to the website. It's going to open up a password reset form where I can type in the email address associated with the account. So I'm going to go ahead and type in the email address that I got that email at. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit reset my password. This is going to open up a success message that basically just says, hey, your password has successfully been reset, or we've set you a reset link, so please go and check your inbox. So we're going to go back to our email, and we're going to open up this new email that we received. It's called Reset Your Password. In this email, you'll see that there is a gray button that says reset your password, so you can go ahead and just click this button, and it's going to take you back to the site so that you can finish the process. Perfect. So now we've got our email address already put in, and we can type in a new password. There is one stipulation that we ask for security reasons. You need to include at least one capital letter and one number in your password. So you can do whatever phrase is best for you, something that you can easily remember. But you need to make sure to do, like I said, at least one capital letter and one number. So I'm going to go ahead and type in the password. Perfect. And once your passwords match, you need to type in the same password into both of these fields. They'll be gray like this instead of red like they were before, so that means that they are the same password. I can go ahead and hit change my password, and that's going to set that password for your account associated with the email that you received that. So perfect, I've got a little success message. Now I can actually log in with my account information. So again, typing in the email address that is associated with my account. And I'm going to go ahead and leave keep me signed in checked on. You can check this off if you do not want to stay signed in. All this means is that if you leave the site and then come back later, it's going to try to keep you logged in if it hasn't been too long. So you don't have to log in again every time. So if you leave that checked on, it's going to do that. Or you can check it off if you want to stay logged out on this device. So I'm going to go ahead and hit login, and that's going to bring me straight to my profile. So now here I am at my profile, and this is pretty much what users see when they come and click me in the member directory. But it's still missing some information. Some of this stuff was imported in, but there's still some blank fields and some additional information like social media and of course a profile photo that I want to add, right? So I'm going to go over here in the right, and there's a little gear icon that I can click. It's going to bring up a little drop down menu. And I'm going to go ahead and click this Edit Profile link. This is going to take me to something that looks really similar, except now I can actually change all of these fields. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is upload a profile photo. So I'm going to add my headshot. I'm going to click here on this camera, and that's going to make this little dialog pop up. And I'm going to hit Upload Photo. Next, you're going to want to hit the Upload button, and that's going to bring up a little menu where you can search your computer folders for the picture that you want. So I'm going to grab mine, hit open, and now it's going to import my photo in, and it's going to allow me to crop it down to the size that I want, kind of like when you update your picture on Facebook or any other social media profile platform. So here it is. If you click inside of this bright square, you can actually click and drag. So if you hold down the mouse button and drag your mouse around, you can change where the square is located, and this is the only part, only this bright part is what's going to show up in the circle. So if you need to make the square bigger or smaller, you can actually hover on the edges like I'm doing right now and just drag it down. That's going to make it a little bit smaller. And then you can reposition again, like I said, until you have it in the spot that you want it. So I'm going to drag that around, and that looks pretty good to me. So that looks perfect, so I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. That's going to save my photo into this little icon here. So great, so now I have my profile picture set up. I'm going to also go ahead and change the cover photo, so that's not just this generic business guide. I actually recommend that you do a photo of your business, or maybe a graphic that has your branding on it, describes what you do, or a little advertisement, whatever you want to put here that every user will see when they click your profile to give them an idea of what your business is and what it looks like. So I went ahead and clicked this. I'm going to choose change cover photo, and then this is just like when you did the profile, so we're going to upload, and I have a photo here of Firefly Digital, which is the business that I'm adding to this listing. And it's dropped in a pretty good place, but I'm going to go ahead and just resize it just a little bit. And that looks good, so we're going to go ahead and you can, like I said, you can resize this just like you did with your profile photo. You can click and drag, move it around until you get it where you want it to be. Then go ahead and hit apply. And now I've got a photo of my business for my cover photo. Perfect. So now people will know, who I am and what business I work for and what it looks like if they're looking for it. You also have a little area to type in your bio. So I'm just going to put like a little brief description here of Firefly Digital, nothing fancy because this is just kind of a tutorial, but that's just a quick overview, but you can add more information as you want. This will work for what we do. So below that, I'm going to scroll down. My first name and last name probably haven't changed, but if you need to edit these at all, you can. You can also change your business name. Could maybe add ink at the end. You can change your address at any time if you need to. You would just go in here and delete what's there, and then type in the new information. The same thing for the phone number. If you ever need to update your phone number, just go in here and click in this field and delete what's there and type in the new information. For your website URL, when you paste this in, you want to make sure that you have your exact website URL. I usually like to visit the website and copy and paste it straight from the bar to make sure that it's correct. So I'm going to click in here and then I'm going to right click and copy. Then I'm going to go ahead and do like a Command V or a Control V and just paste it in. You can also just do right click and paste to paste in the URL. So that's the exact URL of your website. You can also add social media links if you need to. So I'm actually going to go back to our website because we've got all of our social media links right here. I'm going to right click and open this in a new tab. So these are all of our platforms. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to right click, I'm going to copy. So that was Facebook. Sorry, I'm just double check. Right click and copy. And I'm going to go back to my profile, right click and paste. You can do that for all of the social media channels that you want to add. So once you've got all of your information and this looks good, you can either click the check mark, or you can go down here, and I recommend hitting update profile. This is going to save all of your information. So if you make changes and you don't hit this button, it's not going to save it. So make sure to hit this button after you make any changes to your profile. So let's do that. Wait a second. And now my profile is updated. You'll see that you can see your new photos up here. I also have a Facebook icon now because I went ahead and added the Facebook link. So it puts that all the way up at the top right here for users to quickly click your social media links. And they're only going to show up if you add the URL there. So you won't see the others, you just see Facebook because that's the one I added. And then I'll click straight to my Facebook profile. And then any other information that I added in here, you can also click the Facebook link down here, but users will probably see it here first. So that's how you update all of your basic profile information. I want to go over quickly how to change account information if you ever need to update your email address or change your password. So you can do that by clicking the gear icon. you can go here where it says My Account. Click that link. It's going to take you to the My Account page. Here you can see just a little bit of information, your first name, last name again, and then your email address. So if you ever need to change your email address, you just need to delete this field and type in the new email address. Once you have typed in the new email address, you can go ahead and hit Update Account, and it's going to send an email to both accounts to say that your information has been updated. So that's how you can change your email address. If you ever need to change your password, you can go into this Change Password menu item here and click it, and then go and type in your current password, and then type in your new password here and here. And again, you're going to want to type in the same exact password in both of these fields, and then go ahead and hit this Update Password button. That's going to send the email address associated to your account an email saying that you have successfully updated your password, and you'll be able to log in using that new password. So that's how you can do that. If you ever lose your password and you get locked out of your account, don't worry. When you go to log in that first form, there is an option for reset or lost my password ? You can just go ahead and click that. And that'll let you reset it with just your email address if you don't know your current password to get in. I don't have that link up here. I would click it right now because something handy for members is that the menu items actually change. So when you're logged in, you will see a slightly different menu than users who are not logged in. This is really helpful for you guys, specifically for the resources page and this information here. So if you're browsing the site and you've already navigated away from your profile and you decide that you need to get back to your profile or you need to change your account information, you can actually do that by hovering over this resources menu and clicking one of these pages. So this is going to take you to the same pages that we were at before, and this page that we're kind of at now, to use that information. So it just kind of gives you a handy way to access this, again, after you've logged in and maybe navigated away from this page. We also have the resources page set up with different resources for members, such as the calendars and the bulletins, easy access to those, so that you guys can click there and find any information that you need. Just click the links on that page to get to the page that you're interested in. Once you've got your account set up, your profile all done, you should be good to go. And you can just click up here in the top right to log out. This button is on every page, so anytime you're ready to log out, you can just click it, and it's going to take you back to the regular site. So that's all the information about logging in and updating your information. And if you need to log back in, you can just go here and click on this little login button. It's going to take you back to that form that we saw earlier. And you can type in your username and password. And then here's that link that I said if you ever forget your password, you can just click this link and type in your email, and it'll work the same exact way it did when we set your password the first time. It's going to send you an email with links to set your new password. So that should be all you need to get your profile up and running and make any changes that you needed. Thank you very much.